The original video is linked in the description down below. Enjoy. Alright then people, so in this one what you're going to see is the police stop somebody for beeping the horn because they was blocking the road. They pull him over and then they will issue him a fine so he cannot drive his car off because of bald tyres apparently. Didn't see the tyres so I don't know if they're bald. But we'll get straight into it and break it down.
Wait there, what's the reason? I ain't putting my camera down, nothing.
No, don't.
What's the reason for you stopping me?
I'll tell you now, okay? You've been driving a vehicle on a public road.
Yeah.
Under the Road Traffic Act, you have to provide
wait
your driving license.
Wait there, shush.
Because
shush right
no,
there.
You asked me a
wait
question,
there.
don't shush
I
me.
can shush you I want. You pulled me over to ask me a question if I beat my own.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
And I told you I beat my own. Why? Why did I beat my own? Wait there. I beat my own because I beat my own.
Right,
yeah.
you put it in my face, I'm going to put my talk
I don't
in your
mind.
face.
I beat my own, because you're blocking the road. Yeah, as simple as that. Is that true or not?
We were dealing with a member of the public.
Oh, you're dealing with a member of the public blocking the road, yeah? Thank you. So what? Run my plate.
So all officers do this, we're stopping you under the Road Traffic Act. But they never tell them what section or what section they can use to get your details. 163, the Road Traffic Act, gives them powers to stop any vehicle they're pleased. 164 and 165 gives them the power to request your details. If you do not carry your details or your insurance or MOT certificates with you, they can give you a producer, where you can go to a police station and produce your details. And that's normally within 7 days. But if the officer doesn't believe that you are the one driving that vehicle, they can actually stop you. You're the one what owns the vehicle or license to drive the vehicle or any of that stuff, they can actually stop you from being able to use the vehicle.
Remember, blocking the road, yeah? Thank you. So what? Run my plates.
We are.
Run my plates, and then
I'm
you can get all my information there. I'll show you. Come in if I.
Somebody else, couldn't you?
What?
We need to
and
know
you
who
could
you
be
are,
someone
don't we?
else.
Because anyone could be driving your car.
Oh, don't worry about that.
No, we are worried.
Man.
We need your details.
When you run that will tell you everything about me.
It won't, will it?
It will.
It could be anyone.
It will.
I could drive that car. It doesn't make it meet you, does it?
So am I under arrest for something?
No.
Well, leave me alone then.
Look, you need to
You
provide
got
your
no.
details.
I don't need to provide anything.
To drive a vehicle on the public roads in the United Kingdom,
Listen.
you have to provide your
Listen.
details.
You need to be satisfied who you are.
So no, you do not have to provide your details to drive a car in this country. As long as you have a license and you are insured and the car is roadworthy, you can drive. If you get pulled over, if the officer states the correct legislation, then you have to provide your details. And that is your name and date of birth if you are not carrying your license. If you are carrying your license, you only have to present that license to the officer, not give. So if you stay in your car, you can put your license on the window, and then you can also put your insurance on the window. You do not have to put your windows down, and you do not have to get out of the vehicle. It is that simple.
Well, be satisfied when you run my plates, innit?
Yeah, but that don't tell me who you are.
Well, run my plates, innit? And that will show you. I'll show you got other ways of finding out who I am, innit?
How?
Yeah, they'll send you a picture of me, innit?
On what?
Simple.
On what?
Whatever you got, innit? You got no reason to stop me. Yeah? No, you haven't. No, you haven't. You get me? I'm not under arrest, yeah? So I can go where I want to go. Am I under arrest? Am I under arrest? Am I under arrest?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not under arrest,
You can have
thank
a
you.
traffic ticket now.
Huh?
You can have a
Well,
ticket.
leave it on my car because I'm going to meet my girlfriend around the corner. I'm not under arrest, don't
Listen
touch
here,
me.
we have to issue a ticket.
Don't put your hands
If you
on
don't give
me.
me your names, then you will be
Don't
arrested.
put your hands on
And
me.
don't walk.
Okay then, so now he is annoyed this officer has found that he's got bald tyres or claiming he's got bald tyres. If this person doesn't have bald tyres, do not give him your information. The most they can do is arrest you and hold you for 24 hours. They can issue a fine to the car and put the ticket on the car. You are in this country, you're under no obligation to give your details to a police officer even after being arrested, even in a station. You do not have to give your details. They can only hold you for 24 hours unless if it's a serious offence.
You will
Don't
be arrested.
put your hands on
And
me.
don't walk off. I'm
Yeah,
speaking
you
to
got
you.
no. I'm not under arrest.
Huh?
Like you just said,
you
I'm
are
not under
detained.
arrest.
Listen
Huh?
to me. You are
I ain't
detained.
detained for nothing.
You are, because we need to issue a ticket.
Well, issue a ticket then. Issue whatever you want to
I
issue.
will.
I ain't staying anywhere. I'm not under arrest. I got the right to walk off. If you're not arresting me, yeah, leave me alone. It's all on camera.
It's
yeah?
all on camera.
It's all on camera.
You still don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah. You got nothing else to do. Yeah.
How can I issue a ticket if I don't know who you are?
Oh, whatever, man.
Do you know what I mean?
You get me? It's all on camera. When you go to my solicitor, we'll see what happens to you, innit?
Yeah, but I need to be able to know who
Listen,
you are.
you know how many times I've been harassed by you?
Alright then, so he's being detained at this moment in time. Detained for what? Well, it was stopped under the Road Traffic Act, so you are detained the minute you stop there. Secondly, now they're trying to detain him to gain his identification to issue him a fine. Just put a notice on the car, that would solve that. But if he's been detained and he's going on about his solicitor, the best thing he can do in this situation is shut his mouth, take the rad to the cells, and then phone your solicitor.
Look, you know how much times I've been harassed by you? Look, you got no rights to stop me to even do this search. No, you haven't. You stopped me because you was blocking the road. Remember that, and it's all on camera out there.
It's not roadworthy.
Oh, whatever,
you
man.
Understand?
Whatever. Am I under arrest?
You're
Am I under arrest?
until we can work out who you are.
I'm detained.
Yes.
I'm detained.
It's a road traffic offence.
Oh, ain't no road traffic offence, nothing. Oh, whatever, man.
Our necessity is to arrest you if you don't know who you are.
Yeah.
So tell us who you are, and there's no necessity.
What?
But we need to know who you are. So
What are you on about? What are you about?
I need to be satisfied who you are.
Oh, listen. Be as funny as you want to be, lads. Be as funny as you want to be. Carry on.
You have drawn
Listen.
So the police do have policies in place, and there is legislation in place which does state if you can't get the information, you can arrest them. But that's under certain legislations and policies. I'm not going to go into them all now. But what I can say is, take the arrest, go to the police station, say nothing, and you'll be out in 24 hours. It's not a serious offence, so they can't hold you for longer. It's as simple as that.
Tell us who you are, and there's no necessity.
What?
But we need to know who you are. So
What are you on about? What are you about?
I need to be satisfied who you are.
Oh, listen. Be as funny as you want to be, lads.
Funny.
Be as funny as you want to be. Carry on.
You have drawn
listen.
to your
All right,
attention.
listen. We will see how long this. You might not take me down the station, and I guarantee you. Come on, so I can form a sister, and we'll see what happens to you. Like what happened to the other officers, bro. You know those claims are gonna go in against you, bro. Bro. Oh, what is your right to stop me? You got no right to stop me. You got no right to even talk to me, lads. You ain't got no right to even talk to me right now. No, you haven't. No, you haven't.
I'm just going to get my Samsung.
Yeah, go whatever you need to get, man.
You're literally driving a vehicle on the road.
Right.
That gives us all the right we need.
All right,
because how can you check people's details?
All right, whatever.
Do you mean not everyone just drive vehicles on the road? We need to check that, don't we?
All right, cool. Anyway, I'm walking around the corner. So
and that's the main problem in it, because like this officer said, you're driving a vehicle on the road, he has all the rights to stop you, which, yeah, he does in the UK, and that's mainly the biggest problem, because they can just stop any person they please and cause them harassment, alarm and distress, or they can do what they've done to this person, threaten him with arrest, go over around his vehicle because he doesn't want to identify himself, or because he beeps at him for blocking the road when he's trying to get past. And look for problems with your car. You see it over and over and over again. Police will get a little bit butthurt, will walk around somebody's car and do a vehicle check to make sure it's safe to be on the road. And when it's safe to be on the road, there's no apology for wasting the time or anything like that. It's a bit of an issue.
Well, you're gonna have to arrest me then, innit?
I'm detaining you.
Well, arrest me.
You're under arrest.
I'm not under arrest. You're detaining me. So listen.
I'm telling you, detained, and
I suggest you get your hands off me, mate. Listen, get your hands off me, or else you're gonna fight. You're not touch me again. If I'm not under arrest, yeah, don't touch me. Listen, if I'm not under arrest, you put your hands back on me. I'm gonna treat you as assault, mate, and you're gonna get assaulted. Don't put your. I'm telling you straight up. Put your hands on me again, and I guarantee you, mate, you're going to get something.
So now I'm really confused. This officer has said is detaining him for a search. He can detain him for a search. What's the grounds for the search? Please don't say to get ID, because if that's the case, you are completely wrong. He hasn't got any grounds for a search, so he can't really search him unless he's going to use the Misuse of Drugs Act. And then, yes, he can, but then he's got to have reasonable grounds or reasonable suspicion that he's going to find something on this person or in this vehicle, which is probably not going to. So the logic of this person, this officer saying, I can stop you for the purpose of a search, but what's the grounds? What's the reason? And this person really needs to shut his mouth. Let the officers embarrass themselves, and then go to your solicitor and do what you need to do.
Don't touch me if I'm not under arrest. No, I'm not. If I'm not under arrest, don't touch me. It's as simple as that. What? Listen to me. Listen to me.
No. You listen to me.
No, I'm not listening to you at all. I'm not listening to you at all. Yeah? Listen to me. Yeah? Simple. You put your hands on me and you're gonna find out.
What
But I
that mean?
ain't
Is
done
that a
nothing
threat,
wrong.
is it?
If you put your hands on me for no reason, you're gonna find out. It's as
Is that a
simple as
threat?
that.
In what way? What do you mean?
What?
What do you
I'm
mean?
not under arrest. I ain't done nothing wrong.
trying to
So
issue
if
a
you
ticket,
put
so we
your
can get
hands
you a
on me,
ticket.
you're gonna find out. It's as simple as
stop
that.
it.
You get me? I'm going to issue you tickets so I can go about my
You're not
business.
driving this off.
I don't care. I don't give a shit. I'm gonna fuck about the shit in the car.
So that's where the video ends. I don't know what happened after this, and I will, if I can, get further information and see where he took this, what happened after this incident, if he went further with it or if he didn't, if he gave over his details or if he didn't. But if an officer puts hands on you for no reason whatsoever and you're not detained or you're not being suspected of anything, you are allowed to use reasonable force to remove the threat. The outcome of that is probably you're going to get arrested and then you'll have to fight in court for assault on an emergency worker. But if you can prove that it was unjust and it was assault and you was just defending yourself, you will probably get away with it. But that incident has to happen almost immediately. It has to be an immediate reaction, not see who it is and then react. It has to be immediate, otherwise it's not classed as self-defense, blah, 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 blah. But that's just my opinion on that last little bit. Let us know in the comments down below what you thought of this interaction. As always, like the video, it does open YouTube's algorithm, and I'll catch you on the next one.